Good morning all, welcome to Pimpalicious Weekly Roundup on Saturday the 6th of December. I'm sitting here on the veranda, sunny Spain, a beautiful morning, bacon sandwich is coming, got a nice cup of tea in my hand. I think I'm going to go to the beach shortly and have a couple of weekend well-deserved beers. Anyway, let's just have a quick roundup of what happened this week, the plays that we did take and the ones that got away. Monday we talked about sterling yen, didn't we? Up here at the 146 level. We're looking for that break there. We got that break. Fantastic break. Look at it now trading. Has been down as low as 134. So a possible 1,200 points on that one, and a great trade. Anyone who has managed to hold on to that, you're looking at your turkey's already getting stuffed. Over to Tuesday, we dropped a bit of a clanger, if I remember rightly. Go and win them all. It was, let me just change that to the 60-minute chart. Sorry for my lack of organisation this morning. Okay, we looked at dollar Swiss, didn't we? This is the dollar Swiss chart. Haven't got the other indicators on, but it's not important. We looked at getting in here. We looked to play it down to here. It had broken this little support line. It was looking to get some of about here. It had broken out of that. Was expecting it down to here. I mean, you could have taken a little drawdown and then nicked sort of 40, 50, 60 pips or whatever, but it wasn't to be. Sadly, we got stopped out up here. Moving over to Wednesday, this is the one that got away from me personally. I know quite a few of you took it, so very well done to you guys. Let's just have a look on the hourly chart. We was looking at this 125 region. This was first thing Wednesday morning. We said, right, go long here. There wasn't a lot doing. Long at 125. I didn't take it. Where did it go? Up to 130. So possible 500 points up to this previous high. That's now come off a little bit. Some of the guys in the live room actually yesterday afternoon, we were talking about if it does get up to this level, then short that through there with a tight stop the other side. But I'll do the live room report after this. But there was the trade there, 500 points. Off we go. Thursday was gold, was it not? I do believe. Let's get the gold chart up. Gold 4-hour chart. Still holding this. We looked at, let's get the 60-minute chart up. Can you see how clear that is on the 4-hour chart, and why it's not always necessary to look at the 15-minute chart or the 60-minute chart? If you've got your level, you know what your level is, and order the other side, bam, that breaks out. 762 down to 740 is 220 points in a couple of hours. Well, probably more than a couple of hours. It's a candle and a half, isn't it? So on the 4-hour chart. But let's have a look on the hourly chart. This is where we got in. This line wasn't so clear cut here. In fact, it was, excuse me, bit of a frog in my throat. There we go. We looked at the break there. We didn't take that. Instead, we took a break of 765, I do believe, which in hindsight was a little bit foolish, bearing in mind this low was here. So anyone that wasn't playing this on with a slightly longer term approach, we did say specifically it's a longer term trade. You could have actually done yourself a bit of damage there, but everything was still in the correct order. The 60-minute 20 was below the 60-minute 50, 4-hour 20 was below the 50. Everything was set. Eventually, after a bit of pain, I managed to average myself in at 775, 770 and at 765. So with that break coming after yesterday's non-farm payroll figures, that is now looking good, and I'm going to hold that hopefully all the way down. Going to try and ride that to 500. And finally yesterday, do you remember yesterday? Every time I do it, I'm torn. Do you remember I was doing the Natalie and Brulia? Yeah, we said, right, Aussie yen was on the short list. Remember, we was here yesterday morning at this area. Well, that fell from 59.50 down to 57.50, 200 points. Anyone that took that, I actually opted for I favoured the Kiwi Swiss. It was about this level here. It did start to move up, then it did start to come down, and then with that continued continued Swiss weakness, I actually stopped out for -20. I did put it on the comments as soon as I stopped myself out. I didn't like the Swiss weakness. The Swiss was weak against the euro, the Swiss was weak against sterling, Swiss was weak against the yen, and I chopped that out. I posted a message on as soon as I chopped it, and I hope a few of you managed to get out of that, or not too much damage done anyway. But all in all, a fantastic week. Was it a 1,000-point week? Well, it had to be, didn't it? That's the second 1,000-point week out of two. 2 out of 2. It's not about every single day you have to be consistent. It's about getting these nice ones from time to time, and then filling your space either by sitting on your hands or just finding something with a tight stop. You know, there's no point making 500 if you're going to throw away 600. Really isn't. So I mean, we've got some fantastic trades this week. Could have taken 1,000 out of the yen, sterling yen. You could have taken 500 out of dollar CAD. You could have taken a couple of hundred out of gold, and you might have given a couple of hundred back. Bothered? Not really. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the live room results shortly. We've had a great week in the live room on the yen and Swiss desk. I know Dan and Hemel and the other guys have had a good week also. I will come back shortly with that video and how you can get involved and get a guest pass to come in and see what we do and see how we do it and learn all about it. If you're not interested in that, you just want to follow these videos, that's fair enough. Send me an email, thefxpimp@hotmail.com. Don't forget that the at the beginning, thefxpimp@hotmail.com. There's only one of us, and I'll gladly send you over the template and indicators. Have a great weekend, guys. I shall be back on Monday morning, but following this, as just mentioned, I will do a little weekly roundup of the live room results. Bye for now.